All right, Andy Russell here, Class D state team title coach, Dean Boyer of Plainview. Dean, you guys won back-to-back state titles. Talk about what that means for your program.
Oh, that's super. You know, last year's title was a dogfight, clear to the very last match. This year was a little bit different. People were expecting us to win, but I told the kids that, you know, it's not going to be just that easy. People aren't going to hand us the title. Mullen wrestled very well. Our boys wrestled well. I'm very excited about where we're at.
You got kind of a surprise champ at 170. Alize Mejia, he survived a quarterfinal close match on Thursday, got out of a semifinal last night, and then had a big upset win today. Talk about his performance down here in Omaha.
Yeah, Alize's just a tough kid. He did battle, you know, those other couple of matches getting into the finals were extremely close, controversy, could have went either way, and then, boy, he really put a ride on that third period on a very good kid from High Plains. He's come a long ways in a year, actually.
You kind of had an interesting dynamic this year. You had a very deep team. You qualified 2 106-pounders for the state tournament. You had you had two good quality 45-pounders. Talk about putting together a lineup that you took to districts, how you went through that as a coach and determined who you were going to enter the lineup.
I tell you what, I did a lot of figuring on that during the year, and there was a few ways we could have went. I had a varsity heavyweight that I didn't end up putting in at districts because he got the flu that week, so that kind of decided some of the stuff for me. And I put in our JV 45-pounder. Dane, pretty much had to put him in. We were open at 95, and Dane is just too good not to be in there. You know, that's interesting the way you got to think of things now in Class D instead of just, you know, have a locked-in varsity. You got some guys that can get down here and get some medals, and Dane kept Mullen from scoring more points there at 6, so he wasn't able to score points for us, but he kept other teams from scoring points. You know, it's great for Class D. Lots of times teams can't fill 14 weights without getting JVs in there, and that really gives us a special dynamic that, you know, that right now we are pretty deep, and it's a good problem to have.
You won the state team dual title a few weeks ago in Kearney. You like the state duels being before the individual state tournament now, and the individual state tournament just kind of caps everything off?
Love it. And I love the venue that we have up there. You know, we were in it when it was the week after the individual state tournament. I think that my kids always competed well and wanted to do well there, but it's just, they're not dragging, you know. Maybe sometimes I thought that kids that performed really well down here maybe went to state duels next week and they had a little bit of a letdown, or vice versa, and I saw teams do that too. But I'll say I really like it where it's at now.
You have a kid like Nate Christensen. He's a 2-time state champion for you. Talk about what he meant to your program.
Well, you know, Nate transferred in right during his 8th grade year, and so did Colin Gale. They moved in, and they're huge. They're huge kids to have in the room. Good kids, don't cause me problems. Just get everybody else wrestling better. You know, those are only 2 seniors that we have, but they're 2 very special seniors that's going to be hard to replace. Hopefully we can move people around and be able to take care of some of their state points anyway.
All right, state team title coach from Plainview, Dean Boyer. Congrats.